The Jess Address is on a roll this morning. I'm only 5 minutes late in starting, which is actually good. I'm usually about 8 minutes late starting, so 5 minutes. My question to you guys listening to me today is, the smell of fumes good for your mental health, the car fumes? Is the sound of a revving engine make you happy? Now, I've got two ladies in the studio with me who are going to tell me yes, I'm guessing. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Anira and I'm the president of Rumble and Rocko Incorporated.
And I'm Jess. I'm the Vice President of Rumble and Rocko Incorporated.
So, two women starting a car club. Tell me, what was your motivation?
I've always been into cars since my dad introduced me to his VK Calais when I was about 8 years old. So, yeah, fuel runs in my veins.
Fuel, nice.
Yeah.
Mine's been exactly the same. My dad was a mechanic when I was younger and we've just always tinkered on cars.
Yeah. So what car do you currently own? I heard it's a bit iconic, your car.
Yeah, I own a 1969 Volkswagen Beetle.
Yeah.
It's covered in the Rumble and Rocko logo. Yeah, everyone knows my Beetle around Rockingham. Yeah.
And what about you?
Well, apparently the Vice President's hubby has deemed mine the banana. So I have a 1980 Holden WB Ute, which is yellow.
Yellow. Nice, good colour. Definitely makes a striking appearance on the road. I like it. Now, you guys are only about a year old.
Yep.
You started in the midst of a pandemic. What kind of made you decide that creating a car community would be good?
Well, we used to go to a Saturday night meet and it stopped happening because of the pandemic. So I decided to start my own meet on a Saturday night, having already known quite a lot of car enthusiasts in the community already. It was quite easy to get a few people to come along, and then the word just spread out, and now we have a meet every single weekend. So every fortnight is a Saturday meet, Saturday night, and then the alternating fortnights is a Sunday meet in Port Kennedy.
Yep. And you obviously are a huge supporter. What made you support this?
As I said, I've always been in and around cars. It was about my time to be able to get my car, having worked with previous partners and all.
You just wanted to show it off, didn't you? Why wouldn't you?
Absolutely.
When you put so much time and effort into something, you do want to show it off. I wanted to ask you, what do you think a car club brings to a community?
The social aspect. Everyone just wants to meet up and have a chat about their cars and get help for problems that they've got and just have a chat with like-minded people.
Yeah. I actually totally agree with you there. And my father-in-law recently joined a car club up in Thornley, and I've seen him go from a guy, he's got an old Jag that he's redoing. It's absolutely a beautiful old car, and we laugh in the fact that I say I'll get married to his son when he fixes the Jag. So it's actually getting pretty close to being on the road. So I don't know what we're going to do there. But I saw him go. He was pretty social, but he's actually flourished. He now, Wednesdays and Thursdays is his car club days, and he absolutely loves it. So it does give everyone an opportunity to be social because you do have that like-minded, that's something in common. So it doesn't matter where you're from, you know, anything like that. You can actually, you know, bond on that. So I would imagine, how many people have you got in your club at the moment?
Over 210 now, I think.
Wow.
Yep.
And growing.
Yes.
I would imagine
Every week.
only a year old with 210 members and growing. You've got a couple of events coming up that we want to let everybody know about.
Yes, October 16th, I think it is our second Rumble and Shine. Our first one was quite successful, though it was a little bit stressful for Jess trying to get all the cars in.
I would imagine.
We were very new and it was just absolutely hectic.
Yeah, this year we've got a lot of companies behind us sponsoring us. So we've got Western Edge Motorcycles sponsoring us. We've got Genie Exhausts. We've got Bowden's, Auto Pro Rockingham. Who else have we got?
Well, you're going to find a list of your sponsors, obviously, on your Facebook
Show and Shine
page.
Panel and Paint as well.
Yep. A list of your sponsors will probably be on your Rumble and Rocko Facebook page and Instagram.
Yes.
Yep. And how do people go about, besides Facebook, contacting you guys? Just say they have an old car sitting in the shed that they want to show off as well. Jess, pointing the finger there.
Obviously, we've got the events that we do run. They are on Facebook, but we do also have a website as well that is available. If somebody wants to jump in and have a look, they can shoot us an email. It has a link to the Facebook page. We do have a public Facebook page, and we do put all of our events on there, and we do try and promote them as much as we can.
I will tell you, you're very responsive too. That's how I reached out to you, and you reached right back pretty much within a couple of hours. You reached back to me, so it is very responsive. So that's a very good thing, because sometimes you do reach out to people and it takes a little while. The community support, obviously you said there's a lot of businesses supporting you. Are you looking for more support?
Yep, anyone automotive background can come to us and sponsor the club, or they can be involved in our events, or just be a part of the club and let members know that they'll help us out if we need anything.
Favourite car or dream car?
I have my dream car. My Beetle is my dream car.
What about you?
Mine's a 1968 HK Monaro.
Oh, that is nice, isn't it?
Yes.
Talking about movies, there is a lot of movies around with iconic cars. Can you guys tell me your favourite movie?
Running on Empty.
Okay.
Running on Empty.
I don't have one. When it comes to movies, it's all about how they use the car, what they do with the car, and those kind of things as well. That's what gets you enthralled as much as doing it. But I guess Fast and the Furious, the first one.
Yeah, Fast and the Furious. That's the first one that comes to my mind. The other thing I was going to say is a lot of people actually name their cars. They take on like a very they often have a gender as well, which is good. They're either a he or a she. Some don't have genders at all, which is great. But tell me, does your car have a name or a gender?
Yep, she is Eddie.
She is
Eddie, the 69 Beetle.
Okay. What about your car?
Mine is Winnie, because she's a WB, so she's Winnie the Boo.
And my question is out there to everyone else. Do you have a name for your car? And if you do, send it out to me on my Facebook page, because I am interested. My first car it was just a little bomb, but I absolutely loved it. And I called it Milko because I spilt like a choc milk in it, and it smelled like milk for a very long time.
No.
So, yeah, it was Milko. But then I had Dovey as well. So I've had a whole range of cars that have all had names and genders. And now we've just rebuilt a caravan, and it's a he, and its name's Buddy. I don't know why we do these things, do you? Why do we do it?
Because we fall in love with them. They have a personality.
Absolutely.
Yep. They do.
Machines have a personality.
Yep.
Well, I'm so grateful that you guys came in, and I'm going to keep in touch because we do want to keep advertising. I think what you guys are doing is really great for the community. It's bringing people together, and who doesn't like to look at cars? Well, I certainly do. I think they're awesome, and I hope that we can stay in touch in the future and, keep working together to promote your events.
That'd be great.
Absolutely.
Thanks for joining us on the Jess Address. We're going to listen to Eye of the Tiger.